Charles Barkley finally breaks silence after Shannon Sharpe got him a final warning, and he's not holding back. In the latest twist of high-stakes drama in the sports media world, Charles Barkley has responded with fiery honesty to what he sees as a low blow from Shannon Sharpe, one that may have cost him more than just pride. After Shannon Sharpe took shots at Barkley and ESPN, implying favoritism and insider politics, ESPN responded swiftly, issuing what sources say was a final warning to Barkley about his conduct and commentary. Now, Barkley is breaking his silence, making it clear that he's not the one played with, and he didn't hold back, calling out Shannon for being a divisive figure, even claiming Sharpe's current downfall is karma for how he's treated others in the industry. The situation has exploded into a public war of words between two sports media giants, and what started as backhanded jabs has now turned into full-on fireworks. Let's dive into the entire situation, break down what was said, what it means, and why Charles Barkley's revenge might be the beginning of a new media feud the likes of which we've never seen. It all started with a seemingly offhand comment. Shannon Sharpe, co-host of ESPN's First Take, has always been known for speaking his mind. But recently, he went further than usual, aiming some sharp criticism directly at Charles Barkley during a behind-the-scenes conversation that made its way into the public eye through sources close to the network. According to multiple insiders, Shannon accused Barkley of always getting his way at ESPN. He implied that Barkley enjoyed special privileges, ones not afforded to other hosts or analysts. And he didn't stop there. He accused ESPN of protecting Barkley even when the former NBA star stepped out of line, or made comments that would have gotten anyone else in hot water. Sharpe reportedly said, "It's funny how some people can say anything they want, act however they want, and ESPN just looks the other way. That's Charles Barkley for you. They baby him because he's Charles." That shot was heard loud and clear, not just by fans and insiders, but by ESPN executives, too. And whether Sharpe meant to spark a chain reaction or not, that's exactly what happened. The network, likely feeling the heat of internal tension and public perception, made a move many didn't see coming. They issued what's being described as a final warning to Charles Barkley. That means, in no uncertain terms, Barkley is now skating on thin ice at ESPN. One more misstep, and he could be out. To say that Charles Barkley was livid would be an understatement. Barkley, never one to bite his tongue, reportedly felt ambushed, betrayed, and most of all, furious that someone like Shannon Sharpe could stir up trouble from behind the scenes and get away with it. And that's when Barkley decided to clap back, with fire. In an off-the-record conversation that quickly found its way into the public, Barkley said this about Shannon. "You think you can throw dirt on my name and not get dirty yourself? Shannon's been causing problems everywhere he's gone. That man talks like he's God's gift to sports commentary, but he's done more damage to his colleagues than helped them. No wonder people are turning on him now. He deserves it, every bit of it." That quote was a bombshell. Not only was Barkley confirming the growing rumors of tension behind the scenes at ESPN, but he was also calling out Shannon Sharpe as a toxic figure in sports media. He wasn't mincing words. He was declaring war. And let's not pretend like Barkley is alone in that sentiment. Over the last year, Shannon Sharpe's star has risen meteorically, but so has the controversy surrounding him. From his split with Skip Bayless to his very public shift from Fox Sports to ESPN, Sharpe has made headlines for more than just his takes on LeBron or NFL quarterbacks. The whispers have grown louder. That Shannon's not the easiest to work with, that his ego sometimes gets away, and that some of his colleagues feel bulldozed by his dominant presence. Whether those rumors are fair or not is up for debate, but Barkley just put a stamp on them, and in doing so, he's made the media world sit up and take notice. What makes this beef so compelling isn't just the clash of personalities. It's the clash of eras. Barkley is old school, straight shooter, no filters. He's been the same guy since his days on the court. Loud, opinionated, occasionally controversial, but undeniably entertaining. Sharpe, on the other hand, represents a newer era of sports media. Part analyst, part entertainer, part influencer. He mixes memes with takes, style with substance, and isn't afraid to push the envelope, especially if it gets people talking. So when Sharpe took aim at Barkley, it wasn't just one man criticizing another. It was a culture clash, a challenge. A power move. And Barkley knows it. "I've been in this game longer than Shannon's been wearing suits," Barkley reportedly said. "He might think he's a face of sports media, but I've been the backbone. And trust me, people see the difference. Those aren't just words. They're fighting words." Barkley isn't just offending himself. He's sending a message to ESPN and the rest of the industry. Don't let this man fool you. And in doing so, he's adding gasoline to a fire that's already burning hot. Sharpe, for his part, hasn't directly responded to Barkley's comments, but sources close to him say he's unbothered, which, in this media landscape, usually means the opposite. The silence might be strategic, but Barkley's explosion is already making waves, and silence can only go so far before response becomes inevitable. Behind the scenes, ESPN is reportedly scrambling. The network has long prided itself on being the center of the sports media universe, with enough star power to rival any Hollywood studio. But when those stars start colliding and worse, turning on each other, it puts the entire machine at risk. There's tension among producers. Showrunners are trying to keep egos in check. Some insiders say ESPN may be forced to choose a side if the Barkley-Sharpe feud continues to escalate.